So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So these are going to be my own teams against Treasure Map Whitebeard, like it says versus Zoro, but I think that's just dumb. Like, it's a Treasure Map for Whitebeard, where we get on the Whitebeard, let's call it Treasure Map Whitebeard. Anyway, let's jump into the teams. I'm decently happy with all of them. For speed, I opted going for V1 Kusan. If you don't know what he does with level limit break, he gives you a free attack and or boost stage 3, so that saves a special. You can also use his special to wave clear an earlier stage. So I plan to use one Kusan stage 1. Kiku Ice stage 2, keep a chain lock. The chain lock plus Kusan's attack and or boost should be fine. I also see that I'm lacking a shooter, because with that I get guaranteed 1 orbs in the middle row. So I'll probably swap this one out for a shooter. If we have a shooter that can give some color affinity if I need it later. Yeah, I thought it was going to be them. But yeah, that works in my book. Okay, so that's good enough. That will mean that Kikwai's and Shiki have 1 orbs, and that should be good enough for quite some time. And if I need more damage, I will adapt later. This stage also has the stun, which is why I have a random Sanji just for the pudding spot. Carrot, and yeah, I have Vista here. I could change Vista if I wanted a bit more boost, to be honest. I can just go with Brook if I want more boost. Brook is a bit slower though with his wave clear, so optimally you keep Vista, but I'm not going for that high ranking here, so let's just eke out all points we can get. But yeah, Brook, wave clear, then final stage we use recommended units. I don't do that often, but it's a good combo. Luffy sub removes special bind the spear. We use Captain Shanks for the paralysis. And we get full board of matching orbs. Attack boost from Shanks, orb boost from Luffy. Shanks has a lot of other buffs too. If we need more damage eventually, we can use Carrot and Nami as well. And if we want even more damage, we have the Toko and the Kiku unit. But yeah, I don't think that's going to be needed. So yeah, I think I'll go with this, unless I find something better later. Cat Viper, and yeah, I hope this team works. Like, the strat for this team is stage 1 wave clear with Jinbe, stage 2 wave clear with Kid. When I wave clear with Kid, I also get a color affinity that I keep until I've taken more than 5000 HP, and I also get a full board of matching orbs. So my plan, and we'll see if it works, because when we enter stage 3 we get an 80% HP cut, and from my understanding, threshold should block that. I've heard something it won't work, but I'm going to test it anyway, because if it works, I will take like no damage at all, and I will keep the color affinity from Kids, so that's sorted. Then we have paralysis, the spear, attack down. Corazon handles almost all of that. What's not handled is handled by the railing support on the Luffy. And I just used the law to get an attack boost or boost from Zoro, increase damage taken. We should keep the color affinity hopefully as said. And I think that should be good enough for quite some time. So yeah, moving on. We have Robin and Jinbe. And I rehauled my team for this today. I had Zoro Sunny captains before, but then I read the update we got that they changed, or well, the stage 3 mechanics were incorrect. The special bind and special reverse is only for the bottom row, and since Super Swap Zoro Sanji handles literally everything else, I just put Zoro Sanji in the middle. So I'm going to do the annoying thing. Some question my ranking of Zoro Sanji in terms of Treasure Map. And the main reason was not just because they have high CD, so when they're not boosted it's hard to use them, but also the fact that, as you see here, we have -5 super swap reduction. Zoro Sanji has 7 super swap, which means that stage 1 and 2, we have to swap Zoro Sanji, which is not something I usually want to do. But since it's literally the only special we need final stage, it's still kind of worth it. I'm actually just going to clear stage 1 properly. I decided to just try and get as much points as possible from this one, since it already has like two 1.4 times attack boosters. And yeah, I can also use my ace to wave clear stage 2, which is a pretty fun combo since I will carry over that burn to final stage. So yeah, the damage will never be a problem with this team, I'm pretty sure. So final stage, burn conditional, all of the stuff from Zoro Sanji super swap. I don't even need to fit of color of him, I'm pretty sure. Viper is not the best captain, but like it works. After the ace special, we will have 4 times attack at least. Like that will be fine with all of the buffs we have. So yeah. Finally, the bosses. Honestly, I've not put that much thought into it. Like I put what will probably work in the beginning, and then I'll adapt as I play. The only thing I decided is that I only will use Luffy as friend captain. I'll keep the other Luffy as a sub. Might change that for some teams eventually. But yeah, this is the boss team basically. And the reason I want to keep one Luffy as a sub is because we have a stage where you have special bind as on the revive. And I could use Luffy's super for that, but then I have to use Luffy's special anyway. So sure, it's more damage, but I probably won't need that for some time. So I prefer to just use one special and be done with it. Basically, I think that's preferable. Roger Odin captain, because why not? They have the best multiplier. I'm going to try and use the stage 2 to wave clear the presumable mobs there. Other than that, like Yamato final stage, no idea when I'll use Hiyori Nami. Like Hiyori to remove the poison orbs, I guess. Nami probably final stage if I need her. Like, yeah, we need to reduce CD final stage, so Nami is the best bet. I can't use the Nami support to reduce CD since I have to use Nami, so yeah, I'm kind of forced to use her final stage for that. As for the intrusion, same deal, but I dropped Roger here. Might add him if there's some mobs to wave clear, otherwise I don't really see the point of him. But yeah, Zoro Sanji, stage 2 to handle all of the debuffs. I could use Hiyori stage 2 as well to remove the anti-heal stuff, but I'll only do that if I think it's needed. And then it's basically the same thing, final stage with probably need to use Nami to reduce CD, stuff like that. Luffy will handle the poison orbs we get. If I use Hiyori special, I won't need the Eva support, so I can remove it. Yamato is just damage here, I guess, so yeah. That's the gist of it. As said, I haven't thought too hardly about the bosses. Like, I have full boost, it should work out, I'll adapt as needed. But yeah, I hope the teams will work, but usually for Treasure Map for me, it's just starting teams. I end up making quite a few changes as I try it out for real. But yeah, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.